So we're back with another Showdown Winners Evolution. To be fair, they've been decent evolutions over the game cycle, right? It's a nice way to boost up cards that have already won games and gained a +2/+1 boost. And I'm pretty certain there's going to be some decent eligible options in this, including a certain lad that featured a lot in this weekend's World FIFA tournament thing, whatever it was called. Joselu. For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Okay. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Instantly, Joselu in the building. Now, before we deep dive into the actual cards, let's have a little look at the boost, because it's 100k coins, which is not cheap, considering the boost itself is only to the shooting, passing, dribbling, and physicals, and it's a +1 to those stats. So you're getting a minor upgrade, which I guess still at this stage of the game, looking at the stats on these cards, is still reasonable. But for 100k, no. This should have been free, 100% in my opinion. The actual grind itself is play 4 squad battles, win 3, play 6, win 4. So pretty easy to get done, and you do get a playstyle plus a first touch, which is nice. But hold up. It's Joselu already has that, right? And Thomas Müller, who's probably one of my favourite showdowns, has that as well. So maybe the two best options already have the playstyle plus to get granted, which is obviously EA doing that on purpose. And I tell you what, they have marketed this well, because this tournament going on, Anders Vergegang wins it. Every single pro player is using Joselu at right back. I kid you not, at right back. This man has defending stats, which is crazy. And the aerial presence, which is also crazy. And with the boost, yes, he looks like probably the best option here. Only 3 playstyle plus is a bit of a letdown. But 6'4" lean tool, just crazily overpowered already. And they've just made him even more overpowered. But is he worth 100k? I still don't know. Like, if any of them are, maybe this boy. It depends how many coins you're working with, of course, and if he is still in your team. If you're using him up front or as a right back, then yes, you could probably justify the 100k spend there. But the boost is pretty good for Joselu, because the dribbling gets boosted, same with the passing, the shooting. The physicals are already crazy, but there's no issue with a little bit of a boost there. But I would have preferred a +1 boost across the board, so pace upping a little bit probably would have been nice. But still, Joselu looks stacked. The other standout options off the bat for me are these 3 right here. Leandro Paredes. Now, I've got all these cards. I'm pretty certain I've got Paredes, Müller on the main account, and then Joselu on the RTG. So if you want reviews tonight, let me know. I could chip away and get those done later today. But Paredes instantly stands out because of the 4 playstyle pluses. First touch gets added to technical power shot intercept, which is a really, really nice combination for a centre mid CDM. He's 4'5", ridiculous stats. Looks like one of the best box-to-box centre mid CDMs on the game. I kid you not. Playstyles are stacked. Dribbling, brilliant. Defending, physicals are going to be there. Shooting was the strong point. When I reviewed him, the power shots were crazy fun. Like, flick-up volleys with this guy, you were scoring rockets all day. And of course, the passing being crazy. I will say he's not like super quick in game. Like, you could feel a little bit of the sluggishness, at least you could on the 95 version. So maybe, you know, he might not be as good as the stats are telling you, but still, he looks mental on paper and has to be one of the best options, purely because the playstyle plus is a nice addition to the card as well. Thomas Müller. My guy, Thomas. 98 shooting, 97 passing, 96 dribbling. Once again, already has the first touch playstyle plus. EA know what they're doing here. And they charge 100k for it, is almost taking the mickey a little bit, right? But 3 playstyle pluses still. This card was crazy nice with the upgrade. He's lean tall, super fast, the dribbling's mental, the shooting's crazy. This might be it for me. I honestly think, personally, depending on your squad obviously, I would rather do Müller over Paredes. Just from my experiences with their like evolved, well, their 95 versions already, okay? But obviously if you've got a stacked forward line, you're probably better off doing Paredes. But this man could honestly play as like a more attacking box-to-box centre mid. I kid you not. Just, you'd have to start him in the cam position. But he looks crazy. We'll look at Nandez. There's not too many options to fit this, right? So we could probably spend a little bit of time going through every card. Not tried him out, but I've completed him. And he looks good. Like, on paper, he looks decent. Will he live up to the stats? I don't know. Playstyle pluses are pretty decent as well. With I mean, they're okay. There's obviously better out there. Dribbling's mad, minus the composure. I think realistically for 100k, the boost is not worth it. No chance. Zubamendi. On paper, doesn't look insane, but a fair few of you guys who watch my videos did say this guy overhyped the stats, outlived the stat. I don't know what I'm saying there. It's very hot in this room. I'm losing my chain of thought. He's good, essentially. So, +1 boost could be worth it, but for me, I'm probably steering away from this one. 100k doesn't seem worth it. Same story with Irene Paredes. Dynamic image is sick. She looks decent, but realistically, this boost is not built for her because you're getting shooting, passing, dribbling. Absolutely no point spending 100k on that. Same with Selic. Most of the defenders, it's probably not worth it. He does look good though. I've not actually used him as a fullback. Like, anyone got him? Anyone tried him out? Is he as good as I'm expecting it? Because he looks solid. Could be a shout, but for 100k, the boost, no chance. I did complete Francisco Conceição, and I tell you what, the first touch is a nice addition. Not technical. Well, he does have technical and finesse, but trickster, not ideal. But crazy shooting, dribbling's mental. Lean short body type means he basically flies in game. He takes flight mid-game. It looks really good, actually. Like, genuinely really solid. Definitely want to consider. Is he worth the 100k boost purely for the upgrade? That's a different story. You're essentially getting first touch. You're not really going to notice too much of a difference on the stat department. That's one thing I will say with Joselu as well. Are you really going to notice the difference here on a +1 to these stats? Maybe you will. I don't know. Henderson obviously recently got the upgrade. And I tell you what, if speed wasn't this low, tell you what, that looks more like it. Similar vibes to Paredes, I reckon. Anticipate, really good. Same with long ball pass and tiki-taka. 4-5. He looks good, man. And I've not done the card. I don't have him in my club, but nice dribbling stats. Might feel a little bit slow and sluggish, especially with the lack of like pure speed on the card. But 100k, I don't know. I don't know about it. Quintero in here. Doesn't look anything crazy. João Gomez. Nope. I'll tell you what, we'll look at Onana, because I actually really enjoyed this card. Did he get a +1, by the way? Did they draw to Ukraine? I can't remember. But he gets first touch, which is good. But is it worth 100k? I just don't think so. That's the issue with this Evo. EA know what they're doing here. The hype of this pro tournament, Joselu in everyone's teams. He's available in this Evo. Let's charge for it, 100k. People are going to pay it, of course, because he's probably one of the most overpowered cards in the game. So yeah, that justifies the price tag in their mind. In my opinion, should have been free 100%. Rabiot, we'll take a look at real quick. Never really been a fan of this man's cards in game. You know, he's 9 goal and gang, which is decent, obviously. And it is a tidy little upgrade to the boy. Lack of speed. I can imagine he's reasonably clunky. Anyone done this Evo and use him? He is a lean tool, so maybe he feels better in game than I'd expect. But 100k, I don't know. Like, realistically, in my honest opinion... Hold up, I missed this man. Oh, bro, this man's card, I tell you what. Back at the time of release, he was good. I really enjoyed Edison. Obviously has first touch playstyle plus, so the standard procedure there. Probably not worth the 100k upgrade, but wanted to feature him real quick. But if you want to spend 100k on this Evo, I think the free cards you should probably consider, maybe the only free cards that are worth this price tag realistically, are going to be Joselu, Müller and Paredes. I think everyone else probably just is it's a little bit too expensive. And in regards to making your team, obviously it's team dependent. Joselu, Müller, Paredes, very usable and very nice looking cards at this stage. But apart from that, a little bit dead in my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. If you want me to review either Paredes, Müller or Joselu tonight, I'm all ears. Let me know who you're choosing for this Evo, of course. And make sure to smash a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys later. All right, take it easy.